Terry309 follows up with quite the doozy. What is the worst Zelda game? Ooh, that is a tricky one. Because the go-to answer is probably Zelda on the Philips screwdriver, CDI, whatever you call that thing. I've never played that. I can't confirm. I would probably say Triforce Heroes is the dumbest Zelda game I've heard of. The fact that there was a single player mode where you could play it with like your clones, your Zelda clones, but it just sounded so stupid. The game was meant to be played with 3 persons, and you could play it online, I think, like with people like over the internet, but you'd have to play with 2 other people, not just one. And the fact that the communication system was limited to, I think, like just a couple input commands, you can't even like type, you're using the DS touchscreen and using pre-selected input commands, makes it kind of crazy. So that's a Zelda game I've been particularly uninterested in playing. I've never played it, but that one's like the dumbest conceptually. Now the worst one that I have played, oh, that's a tricky one. So I've finished a lot of Zelda games that I've played. And this answer is going to piss some people off. But arguably to me, as a Zelda game, oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna count Hyrule Warriors out of this. I don't like Hyrule Warriors either. I think that is not a Zelda game. So that's an argument for worst Zelda game. But if you're gonna just talk about the mainline games, let's take it to the 3D Zeldas. I would say Breath of the Wild. I think that is the most far removed from the dungeon formula of the standard, 3D Zeldas. It lacks that intensity. Yes, you have shrines, but the shrines are not dungeons. There are dungeon areas, but I think they get lost in the overall process of just exploring in the game. Not a bad game, but a bad Zelda game to me. Of the mainline ones. It's not the worst. It's not worse than, Triforce Heroes or Hyrule Warriors. And people love Hyrule Warriors, so, you're allowed to. But again, not a Zelda game. I'm a Zelda fan. A spin-off Zelda. That's like, when Dragon Quest Heroes came out, when Japan was getting a bunch of Dragon Quest games on the mainline series, or even the RPG spin-offs, and we got a Musou game. It was just like, it was not Dragon Quest. It was not the series I was hoping for to come here. I can't be as mad at Zelda for it, because at least we do get those mainline games. For Dragon Quest, that was a different story. Good question, though, Terry. Appreciate it.